This is Eric Muathe with Muathe.com. In this video, I'm going to be discussing negative divergence, and we're going to be taking a look at one chart example that has a good example of what it looks like when there is a possibility of a turnaround situation. All right, what am I talking about? So let's take a situation where we have prices moving higher. So this is price. Price comes down and tries to move higher. At the same time, we have our RSI. So let's say this is the RSI. And the RSI did something like this, went higher with price. RSI came down. And then RSI stalled somewhere here. In fact, let's do this. Now, the key in this example is this level here, where the RSI is stalling, is around RSI 61.8. And as you've heard me say before, negative divergence, where the RSI stalls around 61.8, tends to be the strongest type of negative divergence. In other words, the strongest sell signal. In this example, though, I want to emphasize being on the lookout for uniform action combined with negative divergence, where we have prices wanting to move higher or moving higher. At the same time, we see a decline of the RSI, and more importantly, we have uniform activity rejection around the 61.8 level. Generally, what happens is, if this is the case, prices will have to come down, or don't have to, but generally they do. And so this actually becomes a major sell signal, as you will see in our example. All right, let's take a look at the example. So we're going to be taking a look at, so it's a random stock here, and this is data going back from 1990 all the way to 2019, and this is a monthly chart. We're going to be taking a look at this high, this highs, and this highs. In each case, we can see prices wanting to improve, prices improving slightly there, and prices improving slightly there. In each case, we see negative divergence, RSI lows, RSI lower highs, RSI lower highs. So definitely in all cases we have negative divergence. If we take the 61.8 level in each case, so here we can see around there is a 61.8 level. Around here, this is a 61.8 level, and around here, this is a 61.8 level. So here is the key. Notice here we have uniform activity above 61.8, back below it. Uniform activity above 61.8, back below it. Uniform activity above 61.8 and back below it. So there we have negative divergence, resistance around 61.8, and also we have uniformity rejection around 61.8, which makes for the following area, ultimately leading to major reversals lower, major reversals lower, major reversals lower. And again, the key is understanding the power of negative divergence, where the RSI is rejected around 61.8, and to be clear, the 61.8 is somewhere here, as defined by the blue lines and also by the black line here. In fact, you can pause the video and see how the RSI around 61.8 was instrumental for reversals and areas of resistance and sell periods. Eric Muathe, Muathe.com. As always, good luck, peace, and blessings. ESCS.